Three, two, one, and welcome to the 26th episode of my Factorio Let's Play series. Last time, we continued to improve the train system, adding more miners, adding fast inserters here. Relatively minor thing. More major, we set up blue science production in our logistical system so that now we can hook it up and have blue science being researched. So just in time, we're about to finish this technology and we can get started on blue science. The first thing I need to do probably is hook up a transport belt from the loop around the... Wait, we already have blue science on there? Did I forget? Oh, apparently I already did that. I'm just too good. I outthink myself. So I actually got set it all up. I forgot. And now we can do blue science. This episode we need to optimize it. Make sure, see what's holding up production and make more of it. Or if we just don't have enough resources at all. This have everything. This we have everything. We have nothing. Because sometimes I amaze myself. Now we can actually, we'll have to wait and see if it has enough to do it. Another thing I want, looks like we have plenty of materials here. Something I can set up while I wait is purple science pack production. It's really easy, and we'll actually only need one thing, because if I just stick all my alien artifacts into the system, because this is one thing you can't really make automatically, you have to go out and get it yourself. But this is just 10 of these from one alien artifact. If you request alien artifact times, we don't want that many, 5. And then if we say we have less than 20, the reason I do that is because then I'm going to do the same I do with blue science and set that up. Except I'll do this instead. Shall I request your chest? I request purple 10. Put an output thing, and then I'll run a belt. I'll need to make some underground for this to work. I actually have some. But a little more never hurt. And then put this here. Stretch it to here. Leave all this in the middle. And that way, we'll have the purple coming on the other side. Wait, oop, that doesn't work. Stop. Stop. We need the purple to come in on the inside of the belt, which requires a different system than what we have. Because this way, they're all being side-loaded, and it doesn't differentiate. So to do that, it's easy. You just do this. Put this here. Add a splitter. And now, they'll be put in on the same side. We'll just reconnect this down here. And that should see the purple being put on the inside. And there you go. Now we have purple and blue science automatically being made and put on the belt. You can see the blue science is starting to build up. These will start picking up blue science only when they have a technology that needs it. So they don't pick up excess, although some of them do already have some in them. And we're almost done with this one. It was 200, that's why it's taking so long, 200 iterations. And for this one, I mean, might as well get some, well, I don't know. I think I'll just probably wait. One thing we can do, though, is actually start using our logistical system correctly, saying, I want to have 100 of this on me all times, and it'll check, and if I don't have enough, it'll bring me more. Same thing with, like, there we go. So what should our first technology be? Now, the subscriber that pointed out the solar panel distribution, I need substations for that. So, but our power situation is working well, so I think I'll hold off on that for a little bit. What I will go for, though, is power armor. Because power armor is going to get us some really cool weapon stuff. And I know those bases seem pretty easy. Just drove our tank in and kind of knock them over. But when they get worms and stuff and they get hard, that's when power armor becomes really useful. You can become a walking tank almost, which is pretty nice. And you can walk faster and stuff like that, which makes getting around the base easier. So, what was I talking about? I don't know. I completely lost my train of thought. Oh yes, logistics. Steel. If I don't have 50 of that on me, you should give me more. If I don't have electronic circuits, if I don't have 50 of those on me, I want some of those. Rawfish. I don't think that's part of the real game yet. Railgun darts. They added a few new things in the last update that aren't exactly in the game yet. That's not in the game. That's not in the game. Oh well. Back to doing stuff. That's not in the game either. That is though. What else do I want? I don't know. Inserters would be nice. 20 of these and 20 of these and 10 of these. Sure, that's bringing what I need. Now, I'm curious. I put a lot of strain on this. Is this still keeping up? It is. That's great. I noticed though that our requester chests. Wait, do we have a requester chest here? No, we don't. So, how's science situation? Looking good. So now, I got a great thing we can build a logical system. It is modules. Modules provide a small benefit now. They can make your things go faster, more efficient, other things like that. But where they really become impactful, I don't know why this is here, is when you use them to build things. Namely, faster modules. But that leads to the end game, which is rocket defense, or power armor. Both of them require a lot of modules, and they're just handy to have around. Efficiency modules are great because they reduce energy consumption. Everything else has like drawbacks, like increased energy consumption for speed. Productivity means that if you take the same amount of resources over time, like every 25 runs, you get an extra product for free, but it decreases speed, increases energy consumption, and pollution. So that one's a real drawback, and it's only useful if you're like really in a tight spot for resources, or to really you want to use that on something that takes really expensive resources, and then that can become useful. But we want to build all of them because Power Armor 2 requires, well, speed and efficiency. So they are tiered, so you need the 4 of these to build 1 tier 2, 4 tier 2s to build 1 tier 3. Then you need tier 3s to do a lot of stuff. We can start by building just lots of these. There should basically be no limit because you'll never have a limit on what you need for these. So set this up like this. I'll put this less than like 500. Like I don't want this to ever stop. 500. That, and this should be working. I do notice that this is not working because we don't have enough copper coil. We don't have enough copper coil because it's all being stolen by this. So, and we don't have enough iron now. It's not good. Probably because we're doing lots of research. But to fix this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break that and put down something, and I'm going to make copper cable, and I'm also going to make electronic circuits. So I feel like now this is going to be heavily taxed as well. You can see we don't have enough advanced circuits at all because we don't have enough copper. Cable. Copper. Well, should I make more electronic circuits? Probably. Maybe I can make up 2 things of this. One for electronic circuits and one just for copper cable. Okay, we knocked Power Armor 1. Power Armor 2 is a lot more expensive and requires researching this stuff. You can see it requires a lot of alien science. One thing I do want to do, is increase my logistical robot speed and cargo size. Cargo size is probably first, and then speed, because that'll make them way more efficient. And if we continue to increase our logistical robot base, that'll be really good. Apparently don't have enough of these either, which is because you don't have circuits. So yes, we really do need to get a lot of circuits ready to go. And so this needs copper and iron. Pretty simple. Copper 100 and iron 100. And this one, I'll just take copper for now, and I want more copper cable. And this one's a special one because this goes like this. Then we have another output chest down here. This one is for... I think I have some. Or maybe I don't. I'll build one. That was for the electronic circuits, because this is easier if it just pulls directly out. I think it was 100. What was the limit up here? I'll go check, because if they're different, it just doesn't make sense. 100. Yep. Copy paste. Put that there, and electronic circuits less than, what was it, 200, I think. And that should be working. Electronic circuits are what, 200? 200? Yep. Now we need to look into this iron problem and deconstruct this stuff. Oh wait, nope, that's not deconstructible. That's useful. This would be why we have an iron problem. Yep. Don't need this. We don't really need regular anymore, although the extra ammo is nice. Flying robot frames, you have 11. We'll leave this system set up, but I don't think I'm going to use it for a while, simply because we have, what is it, 40 of them in our inventory, and our system is working pretty well. One thing I can have built, which I probably could use here, maybe just here, would be Robo... Wow, that's expensive. Never mind. We don't have the resources to do that right now. I was thinking, I can have it make like 5 robo hordes, so whenever we need one, we can just put one down, it'll work great. But that's expensive. And I don't think I need that right now. We can make some of these though. Help out with the system. I hope this, so far this isn't being charged like over, there are enough charging spots to handle the logistical zones. But eventually it would max out. But not right now. Right now it's working well. Purple science is almost up to snuff. Research, you don't have any blue science, which is make this take forever, because it's 200 iterations, so we need 200 blue science packs. One thing I can do to fix that and potentially help our problem by preventing waste is to get this, take the deconstruct this. This has 400, which is great, but it also is using resources, which we have plenty of in our logistical system. So because of that, and because this isn't really hooked up at all or anything, I'm going to deconstruct this. And I think I'll pipe the good outputs. Like, we have plenty of smart inserters. We have plenty of batteries down there. We don't have plenty of advanced circuits. So, we have plenty of steel, right? Yeah, 182 somewhere. So we have steel. We'll be good. So, I think I will just deconstruct everything we don't need, and instead simply construct the things we do need, like this stuff. Don't need. This will basically, over time, if we just consolidate the logistical system, it's easier to see what we're using. Since we weren't really using this anyway, it won't really hurt us. Deconstruct this, and this. See, all these resources can be used in our regular base to build things that we won't have to now construct assembly machines or inserters or whatever. And it'll make our base look cleaner, because this was, like my normal setups, pretty convoluted. And so if we deconstruct this, we'll get a lot of our resources from it, and we'll also just make it work and look better. This is where I wish I had another roboport I could place down here, and it would help me deconstruct all this, but alas, I do not. So yeah, I'll just hook battery production in directly. Like this. Deconstruct all this, and we should start looking better. And pick all this up. Like you can see, our inventory is filling with lots of good stuff. Yeah. So all I want to keep around is this. And I'll just output it over here instead. And not output it over here. Like so. And then we can deconstruct all of this. And it should work. Yeah. I'll also keep this around. Well, actually, I can make them in my new base, so no reason to. Plenty of iron ore coming in, which is great. The train system is probably like full, which is fine. Where is the chest? Well, not full yet, but it's getting there. All our furnaces are running. And it looks like our iron situation is improved. Yeah, we can actually just start deconstructing almost all of this stuff in here. Get just some nice space again. And yeah. Cannot insert anything. Player's inventory is full. I like to hear. Lots of, and this is not junk. This is good stuff in inventory. Purple science is full up. And in blue science, I'll just stick this all in the chest, and if it needs any of it, it can have it. Yeah. Boom. What do I not need? That. Boom. Actually, I'll take those. And put them in here. And now it has lots of blue science. Continue to put stuff in here I don't need. Which would be stuff like that. Don't need that. Don't need those. We'll need another storage chest. That's good because we have plenty already. Just take one. And stick the rest back in there. Storage chest. Stone. Don't need that. Plastic. Nope. Iron gear wheels, nope. Explosives, engine units, batteries, flying robot frames, damaged inserters. What do I have down here? Ooh. Place these down. Don't need curved rail, don't need that. Don't need that, that. Don't need that. Need all of those. Don't need those. That's good. Cleaned out our inventory. And now we can start bringing these advanced circuits down. What's this? We can actually just load them on the plastic belt. And it should work. We will simply I don't know. We could just make this a fastener, and then, well, no, we'll do it this way. Logistical network extends this far. I need a. Well, let's make another blueprint. This is probably a waste, but oh well. I want a passive rider chest. That is my blueprint. That's the entire blueprint. I want one there. And I'll put the power down. Hook it up. Another thing we can start making is probably ourselves, or substations. Did I not research that? Oh, I didn't research that. Forgot. Oh well, and we'll hook this up and we say advanced circuits less than 200 work. Oh no, filter advanced circuits. Filter plastics. Well, you don't need a filter. I don't. Well, if you pick up an advanced circuit, I don't care. And now all these advanced circuits be funneled down here, and it should work magnificently. Is this working? No, because we have no copper cable. Because we have no copper. Whoops. That was there for a reason. Come back and hook this all up again. I knew that. And boom. Now this should start working. While I sit here, this looks bad, so I'll fix it. And yeah, so that's advanced circuit production increase. Took away some unnecessary production, which hopefully will help with basic needs in the base. Iron ore is looking great in the train base. And yeah, we have blue and purple science being made now and researched on. And I like it. We still have plenty of science actually available. Eventually this will back up, although before I go, still need advanced circuits. And we are getting more. Not as fast as I like though. Oh well, we can work on expanding advanced circuit production next episode. We can work on expanding regular circuit production next episode. We can work on expanding copper production. Wait, does our logistical system not have access to copper? Yeah, it does. Why aren't you getting it? Because you're full. Because the logistical system has over 100. Where does the electrical system have such copper cable? Over here. Aha! I have found a problem. I do not care about logistical network, I care about that box. Same problem over here. This is probably set off. So, that is probably why our base is like ground to a halt. That, and like that. Red wire connection, copper cable is less than 100 in the box. So we'll have more than 100 copper cable. That's fine. There. And this is copper cable less than 100. And another thing, just a little help, is I want 50 copper cable in those two boxes, in the requester chest. Same over here, except in my requester. So this will be short. But this will allow this to, if it's not enough copper cable, like it's waiting, that might actually help alleviate the problem, if there is a problem. So yeah, it went well today. Feel free to leave a like or comment in the description. This has been Dragon. See you again.